Hey guys, so I apologize for my air conditioner, but it is extremely hot outside and my puppies need cold air, especially my old one who's 12, and I think he would literally, if you see him, whoops, yeah, he'd keel over and kind of die if I didn't have my AC going. He looks half dead already, but he's not. That's what he does all day. He sleeps. And eats. He eats and sleeps. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, this next song is going out as a request. It is YoungBoy NBA Genie. This song has 218 million views. 218 million views. And 1 million likes on it. This video came out a year ago. 218 million. That's unbelievable. YoungBoy, NBA. Let's get it.
This a pain song.
Pain song.
But I'm letting everything go, I promise. But not speak specifically about anything. Cause that's my way of showing I don't care no more. I'ma just go with life until death call my name.
You say until the devil calls his name? I gotta tell you something. I've been there, bro. I've been there. I've been actually at the lowest point that I think a human being can actually go. So I know pain. I'm with you.
I'ma just go with life until death call my name.
Playboy on this bitch, but he ain't playing
no problems, yeah. Thinking how I'm gon' solve it, yeah. So much pain in my body, yeah. They selling lies and I bought it, yeah. Don't tell me that you love me if you ain't gon' die for me. You can stay the fuck around me if you ain't gon' ride for me. Told me you would never leave, how can you just lie to me, yeah? Get from off your knees, you ain't gotta cry to me, yeah. I been giving all my love, tell me do you feel it? Never learned how to trust, sin in penitentiary. All for you I take a slug, baby. Who the realest? Had to tell her I'm a genie, I got answer wishes, yeah. I got my static when you ride with me. We get pulled over, no you ain't gon' do no time for me. I put my hands up, yeah. Police drew down on me. So many charges make me wanna go run way overseas, yeah. Reminiscing about them days, I was sitting up in the cage. I was begging you to stay, and you hung up in my face. Free Kodak, everything is slayed. They keep begging me to change. Talked to Future the other day, and he say I need to change lanes, yeah. Cause they gon' try to count you out, so you make them count you in, yeah. Stimulate my brain, yeah, yeah. Had to tell them I ain't leaving out the same way I came in, yeah. Whole lot of hair run, now select.
I just want to stop it for a minute. I'll back up. The first thing I want to say is I absolutely love this kid's flow. His rhyme scheme is just really, really nice. It's pleasing to the ear. He brings in almost like a Caribbean style, almost a Jamaican style. He's also talking about, neighborhood stuff. He's talking about hood type stuff. He's talking about gang type stuff. He's talking about, if you're not going to be there to back me up, if you're not going to be there to, it's basically all the ride or die stuff, right? I mean, I grew up in neighborhoods like that. You guys know that. That's the type of environment that I was around. And it's basically like, yeah, if you're not going to be my ride or die, then I don't fuck with you, basically. And that's what he's saying. He's like, if you're not going to be there, if you're not my ride or die, and he could be talking to anyone. He could be talking to his parents, he could be talking to a girlfriend. He could be talking to basically just his boys around the neighborhood. I mean, this really applies to anybody, but if any one of those people in your inner circle that you actually put your trust into, if they break that bond, because you don't trust a whole lot of people in that environment, right? You learn to be very distrustful of everyone. So the people that you actually do trust in that environment, if they break that, it shatters your whole world. It really does.
Way overseas, yeah. Reminiscing about them days. I was sitting up in the cage. I was begging you to stay, and you hung up in my face. Free Kodak, everything is slayed. They keep begging me to change. Talked to Future the other day, and he say I need to change lanes. Yeah. Cause they gon' try to count you out, so you make them count you in. Yeah. Stimulate my brain, yeah. Had to tell them I ain't leaving out the same way I came in. Yeah. Whole lot of hair run. Now sell that shit right in front of my mouth. Swear I would never run. Just like a man, I'ma face my problems. Even when my voice fucked up, I'ma spit in the booth, I'ma go in like a goblin. Nigga got me fucked up, I'ma spin on this block, I admit that I had shot him. BBS is in my train, told that whole young thug everything. Hearing voices in my brain, hoping everything change. I've been rolling through the streets and I've been clutching on my heat. I put blood out on my feet and I put cameras in my trees. Say I changed on you, but I feel that you changed on me. I say my prayers and you gon' sow just what you reap, yeah. I've been taking Adderall, mixing it with lean. Hope I wake up out my sleep, too many problems, yeah. Thinking how I'm gon' solve it, yeah. So much pain in my body, yeah. They selling lies and I bought it, yeah. Don't tell me that you love me if you ain't gon' die for me. You can stay the fuck around me if you ain't gon' ride for me. Told me you would never leave, how can you just lie to me, yeah? Get from off your knees, you ain't gotta cry to me, yeah. I been giving all my love, tell me do you feel it? Never learned how to trust, sitting penitentiary. All for you I take a slug, baby.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's basically what I said. He talks about using drugs to basically cope. And he basically says, hey, why'd you leave? You know, don't tell me that you're going to be there for me if you're not. You know, don't tell me that you're going to do this or that if you're not going to, you know, be my ride or die, basically. If you're going to leave, if you're going to go here or there, if you're just going to go against your word, then I don't fuck with you, basically. I mean, it's like I said, you have very few people that you trust. And if one of those people break your trust, I'm telling you, I know, I've lived it.
The realest, had to tell her I'm a genie, I got answer wishes, yeah. Been in love, never helped me solve my problems. I wish that I could find a girl just like my mama. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but still ride around with that type of. So life to the end, tell them free the main sniper, yeah.
I mean, the tragic part about this song is that it's real. This isn't some, you know, kid from the suburbs who's playing, you know, gang shit. This is a real kid who's talking about real experiences. And, you know, he starts off, before he even starts, he says, this is a song about pain. And he talks in the song about, you know, he has 3 wishes. He keeps saying that. But the song is really about, hey, when you grow up in that environment, you have a really hard time to trust. You trust very few people. And you allow very few people in that little inner circle. You have a very thick wall around you, right? And that's just the nature of the beast. And it's because you've been let down by many people in your life, and those people are generally the people closest to you. Your parents, probably before you were too young to remember, one or both of your parents have already walked out on you. And when you get to be his age, you've probably already had your heart broken by a girlfriend or someone. So that's someone else that you've already given your heart to that has walked out. And, you know, so you have very few people in your life that you have allowed to get close to, you know, whether it's good friends, whether it's family members or whatever. But your trust, the people that you trust, it is very few and far between. I know. I grew up in that environment, and that's just the way it is. So your ride or die people, they know. They know the code, and you know the code, and it's basically, if you're ride or die, and if you're not ride or die, I don't fuck with you. Just go. Walk. And that's basically what he's saying. Look, if you're not willing to do this stuff for me, I'm not willing to do this stuff for you. But if you're willing to go the distance, to be my ride or die, you know, you have to be willing to take a bullet for me. You have to be willing to do this for me, to do that for me. And if you're not willing to do those things, walk. That's really what this song is about. But he also talks about the pain of being betrayed and living in that environment. And that's when he talks about, you know, using the drugs, drinking the lean, and that's what he uses to cope. It's a painful environment. I mean, it's not, rappers and other artists don't talk about this shit just because they think it's going to help them sell songs. They talk about it because it's also a form of therapy. And it's not just for theatrics and stuff like that. This shit is real. You know, kids getting shot every other fucking day, every day. I mean, it's real. And some of the artists coming up are in gangs, have grown up in gangs, and it's real. And he's just talking about his life. It's good. He's good. He probably deserves to have more stuff out there. Probably deserves to not be underground. But I know a lot of hip-hop artists that do deserve to not be underground. Yeah. I'd like to hear more of his stuff. You guys, recommend some more of his stuff. I'd really like to react to it. You guys have an awesome weekend. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And what else? Damn straight. Take care of each other, because no one else is going to. Ciao.